Get straight to Chief Meteorologist Chris Holcomb.
And Chris, the latest track is just in. Has Ian changed course, and what does this new information mean for us here in Metro Atlanta?
Yeah, every time we get a new advisory in from the Hurricane Center, there are always little shifts, and those shifts really make a big impact on where this storm would make landfall and whether or not we would have any impacts. Now you can see the storm, it is getting stronger. It's still in the Caribbean, still just south of Cuba. You can see the center of that circulation right here. The latest that just came in a few moments ago. This is now a Category 2 storm with maximum sustained winds at 100 miles an hour, gusting to 120, moving north-northwest at about 13 miles an hour. As you can see, the hurricane warning in effect right here for the western tip of Cuba. The storm will move over Cuba and then into the Gulf of Mexico, become a Category 3, then a Category 4 storm. This is the latest shift that we have now, moving it closer to the west side of Florida here, maybe near Tampa or just north of Tampa, potentially for a landfall at some point during the day on Thursday, and then moving northward into South Georgia, and then the center of the storm most likely would be just to the east of us on Saturday. But still, we are in the cone. We can see the center of that circulation have any additional shifts and move closer to us. If we remain on the west side of the center of the storm, our impacts would be a little bit lower. Yes, we would still have rain, we would still have wind, but the severe weather threat would be more on the right-hand side. So here's a look at what we're watching with these potential impacts based on the tracks we're seeing right now. I want you to plan on some rain and wind in our area, especially late Friday and into Saturday. That's the main time frame, but there's still a lot of uncertainty on the intensity and exact impacts on this storm. We're going to keep tracking it for you. We'll have much more on some of those scenarios coming up.